Hello. It was a very nice day today. There was zero wind, and so I took my little Recon 35 out and managed to hit a new PB of 5 kilometers. The little Recon weighs 204 grams. So afterwards, I punched that information into ChatGTP to try and find out what a kind of kilometer to gram ratio it was, just so I could compare it with the Mobilite, which I've currently had out to a maximum distance of 1.1 kilometers. So punching that in, it put the Recon at the top of the table with the Mobilite in second and a little DIY Air 65 in third place. Now, I then went ahead and asked ChatGTP, well, what kind of distance does the Mobilite need to achieve to be able to get that number one spot? And it came back basically saying that it needed 1.175 kilometers. And I thought, well, hold on, I've already done 1.1 kilometers. All I needed was 75 meters more. It's a lovely day, so let's go out and get that 1.175 kilometers, and let's go a little bit further and see how far we can actually get. And so that's when we put the quad up and we headed on out. So the difference, I guess, between this flight and the previous flight, where I achieved 1.1 kilometers, I guess first thing is I kind of knew what to expect. Second of all, I kind of had a proper goal in mind, what I wanted to achieve. So I kind of decided that I was going to fly out a more direct route, and I was going to try and keep the altitude a lot lower. So all the battery power was being diverted into just pure distance, rather than wasting some battery by flying too high or snaking around a little bit too much. So I have a farm that I sometimes fly at, that I'm heading for in the distance. It's 1.5 kilometers from where we took off. It's at the top of a hill, and I'm shooting straight out across for that. Thankfully, these large fields I have all been cut, so if I do go down in those fields, the quad should be easily retrievable. That certainly helps build confidence and allow you kind of just to shoot on out. The main thing that you'll find up here as I spin around wasn't the battery. Previous flight, I get to about 1.1 kilometers, and my OpenTX kind of beeps at me to let me know that my battery's hit 3.5 volts. I didn't actually hear that beep at all in this entire flight. What actually happened just up here at the 1.4 kilometer mark is I got a warning that my RX was critically low, and I kind of a little surprised by that. Maybe it's because of the lower altitude, just here. And so I thought, don't go any further, just turn around and get back. I've got further than I had previously got, so whatever this is, it's a new PB. Just get it back safe, see what it is on the map, the distance, see if we're happy with that, and we'll bank it, and we can always go again at another point. So yeah, this whole time I didn't hear any beeps to tell me that my battery was low, so I think it's probably testament to the weather. And at this point I'm kind of just feathering the throttle, getting it back. I am slowly still ascending, so I'm wasting energy by going up needlessly. But kind of getting back, it's always kind of good to be able to just let off the throttle, and you can always ascend and get your amp draw down. So at this point I'm just get it home, straight line, no messing about. Going slightly slower than I had been on the way out, so there's probably a slight breeze up there. On the ground, couldn't feel anything. We're just kind of hoping get it down onto the ground. And when I do safely get it onto the ground and measure it on the map, it was pretty much 1.4 kilometers. So that's a new PB for the little sub 50 gram Mobula Light. I don't like flying over buildings. It just makes me uncomfortable. But in this particular flight, I'm kind of trying to conserve all the energy and just get it home. Don't want anything to happen now. I have flown further than I had done before, so I'm anticipating the battery kind of beeping at me and giving me critical warnings. So at this point, it's just get it home, straight line, get it home, get it onto the ground. Yep, and the last kind of final stretch. And again, just to reiterate what I've said in one of my previous videos, what you see is what I see. I don't have any OSD, so I can't tell distances, battery, anything like that. It's all down to my Express LRS telemetry, OpenTX, and literally just looking. But there we go. We get it back, get it onto the ground, and we're done. So once on the ground then, got the Google Maps out, measured the distance, 1.4 kilometers, and fired that into the kind of the calculation to see where on the table the little Mobile Light now sits. And it's got the top spot. And it's got the top spot by quite a margin there. I don't think the Recon is going to be able to recapture that top spot. Of course, I'll certainly try. But there we go. All the best now.